Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latifa Tago. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like and share. So today basically it's a part 2 of the last video, right? So it's still about how to level up in 2022 and how to be the best version of yourself. I wasn't able to crash everything that I wanted to talk about on the previous video, sorry. So I decided to do like 2 parts, the first part and then this part. So today is just like a continuation, right? So if you haven't watched the other video, kindly go and watch it, then you can continue with this one, so you can understand like what we were talking about, and you know. So my first main point is going to be about, do not be a victim of your circumstances, right? So this implies where you're raised, your background, your family and all that. So when I say a victim of your circumstances, I mean if you're coming, you know, we all come from different backgrounds, and some of us are fortunate enough to be from very good backgrounds and others are not that fortunate, right? So maybe they come from a not so good background, and you have to believe you can do it. You have to have the will to do it. As in, if you get a chance to have a breakthrough, take it. We always become victims of our background. It doesn't matter if it's a good background or a bad or a not really good background, right? So it can be, maybe there's something going on in your family that's you feel like it's dragging you behind, it's taking a part of you, right? And this happens to almost everyone, and it is oftentimes we would like to use it to justify how our life is, right? And that's why I'm saying, do not be a victim of your circumstances. So for example, if you're in a situation where you're born into not so well off family, I will tell you this: it doesn't mean your life is going to be like that. No, it means you have a chance to break the cycle. You have a chance to be the light in your family. You have a chance to be successful and to achieve everything you want. But the key is you have to visualize it. Number 1, don't accept to be a victim. Get that out of your mind. You're not a victim. And the second thing, you are the only person who can rescue yourself. That's just it. Like, nobody is coming to rescue you. And you might even be like the breakthrough for your family, right? And the only way is you have to visualize it. You have to see it and visualize the kind of life you want, right? After you do that, you manifest it. In that, if for example me, I wasn't here a few years back, but right now I feel like I'm in a better situation, I'm in a better place, and I'm telling you this for free. I visualize everything that it's happening to me right now. Of course, not really everything, but most of it is something that was in my head. Like it's a whole picture, like, you know, like having a whole picture of how your future maybe in like 2 years is going to look like. And I can say thank you God, because I've achieved some of the things that I visualized, and I'm using myself as an example because I'm coming from a middle class background, and it wasn't really an easy one, but I told myself I will not be a victim of this. No, I will come out of this and find a breakthrough, right? Find a breakthrough. And I did it. I'm here, but still, I'm still visualizing my future self. Like, I'm still doing it because we always want to be better every year, every time. We want to be better and better. So why not visualize more? This applies to also, like, even if you're from a like rich family, right? We also have problems there. Maybe there's abusive situation, maybe abusive, relatives, family. It can be anyone, right? So what we do also, again, let's not accept to be victims. Let's get it out of our system. When I say abusive, I might mean vocally, not necessarily getting beat up and all that. No, even vocally, right? Maybe you've grown up people telling you bad things and all that, discouraging things. Just get it out of your system. Release it. Get it out. Release it. And trust me, when you don't accept it to bring you down, you're gonna bloom. Like, you're going to get out of it. You're gonna break the cycle. And that's what we're here for. Break the cycle. And how will you break the cycle? You're breaking the cycle because, number one, you stopped being a victim, right? So now you're like a winner. Like, you got out of you won the battle, right? Because growing up is, when you're from different families, like a battle. And sometimes it's spiritual, sometimes it's just emotional, sometimes it's financial. And these are key things in life. So when we decide we are not victims, if it's financial, you'll work so hard. You can talk about this the whole day, yes, I know, but it's something I identify with. So breaking the cycle means, you've ever heard of like generational curses? I really don't believe in this, because I know even if it is there, the cycle has been broken. Like, I manifest the cycle has been broken, and my life is a new life. You understand? Like, it's a new life for me. So my second point is going to be about rebranding yourself. You have to, if you feel like you're not where you want to be, or it's whatever people know you of, that's not what you want, there's a chance to rebrand yourself. And I'm talking about this because I saw this meme. It was about 1990 and 1999 kids, right? And it's like, tumefikiwa, we should get, people should marry us, men should marry us because we're tired. And I just felt like, okay, it's funny and all, but it's not so funny, because who is anyone to tell you that you're late or it's your time to get married, now you're tired, you just need, no, come on, no. We have our own timelines, right? We get to choose when we want to do anything, and in life everything falls into place. So if it's my time to get married, I will get married. If it's my time for my career to boom, it will boom. So yeah, nobody can tell you like you're too late or you're early. No, you're just where you're supposed to be. And on that note, if you ever want to start over and you're like 25 or 30, it doesn't matter. It's okay. You can start over. You can rebrand yourself and be whatever you want to be, and nobody is going to stop you, and that's okay. And just do what makes you feel okay. Put yourself first. Don't think about what people will say or how it's gonna look. No, at the end of the day, you only got yourself. Nobody has got you like you can get yourself. You understand? So you have to learn to put yourself first and cut off anything that's dragging you back. Just rebrand yourself. Be, to be a better you. If it means cutting off anybody, cut them off. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean blocking anybody. No, you can cut people off emotionally. They don't invest your emotions to them. No, just find another way to divert your what is it called, your energy. Divert your energy to some other places, like where it's beneficial to you. So yes, and with this you're going to realize your life should improve. Even your mental state should be better, because some people are draining, and when you feel drained, you can't really be productive. So what you want to do is put yourself in a space where you can be as productive as possible, so you can achieve your goals in the process. So listen to yourself, sit with yourself, and reevaluate your life, And also, during your rebranding process, you need to check on your list the bad habits you have, right? So you can't be like reborn or be a new person if you stick to the same habits. You have to cut some things off, right? So, and remember, it's one step at a time. It's not an overnight thing. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Remember, it's one step at a time. So you get there, but it's gonna take work and commitment, and you have to learn to love yourself, and that's the only way you're going to get there. Because something you love, you take care of it, you value it, so my next point is going to be about being resourceful and planning, right? So first of all, you need to reflect on last year and write down, check what you achieved and what you could have done better, and then reflect on it. Take time to reflect on it, and then be grateful for what you achieved. And then now this year, plan, write down what you want to achieve, like what you're hoping to achieve in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months. And from my previous post, I talked about saving, and I want to point out one of the reviews was someone said, with my job, I can't really save. And it hit me, we are all from different situations, like we live in different scenario and situations. And I was just, I didn't know what I should tell her, but right now I think maybe I know what to say. And I feel like if you feel like you're in a position where you're a bit fixed, I think if it's maybe your workspace, right? You're working maybe on this, and maybe your salary is like 3,000 or 4,000. I feel like we should find a way to be resourceful, and the only way is to be disciplined when we are trying to commit ourselves to something. So if you can say, I will save 50 shillings every week, in like 4 weeks, that's 200 bob. And you see, it can still accumulate. It doesn't have to be large sum of money. It just the little you can spare, you can achieve a certain goal. Like by the time it's like 6 months, maybe you have extra 1 month's salary, which you can do something with, and it can multiply possibly. So never feel like you're not in a situation to do something. Find a way, be resourceful, and let's always try and be resourceful, right? And we can only do this if we learn how to plan ourselves, like lay down a plan of what you're going to do. Work with what you have. I already said this, work with what you already have. I know it's not easy, but we should always find a way to do it. Work with what you have, like make it work. Be resourceful. If you're good at something, make use of it. Just try it. Me myself, I've tried so many things, like in this life. I've tried a number of things. Some have flopped, some are okay. And you see, it's just trying different things, trying to be resourceful. So I feel like when you also plan when you write down your plan, it becomes easier than when you just say, I'll do this, So when you plan again, sometimes plans don't go our way, right? You can plan like in 3 months, maybe next month I'm traveling, and then it doesn't happen, maybe because they don't allow Kenyans to maybe go to their border. What do? And in this point, I want to be very clear on it. Yes, it's like you plan, but God has another plan for you. So what do? You pivot. There's something called pivot, and this I got it from someone else, and it is a very interesting thing, Like I was like, so sometimes in life you plan so much, and then you feel like nothing is going your way. It's like I don't know how these things are going, but it's like God doesn't want me to do this. So when it's happening like that, what do? You pivot. What does that mean? You try something else. If plan A doesn't work, go to plan B. That's why you have to plan. You have to have plan A. If it doesn't work, what will you do? You try plan B and C and D and E and go. We go on. Never run out of plans. No, always pivot. Try something else. Try it differently. If you tried this career path, it's not working for you, try something else. If it's this business and maybe it's been 2 years, it's not giving you anything, it's not profitable, it's not working for you anymore, pivot. Find something else. There's always something else you can do, and it doesn't matter if the field is saturated. No, everybody is gifted on their own way. We are all gifted to give something. Yes, so give what you have, give it your best, do it the best way the best way you can. I might give you this message and somebody else gives you the same message, but the delivery is different because we are two different, unique people. And once you understand that, it's going to be easy for you to always pivot, right? My other point is going to be about you should try and be more outgoing this year, right? So when I say that, I mean, if you are someone who's always, it's like your circle is this big, try to not really making your circle bigger, but try to get out there, meet new people, associate with new people, go to places where you feel like you'll see how your future is supposed to look like. Like if it's an event, if it's maybe there is an event in a certain area, maybe you live somewhere else and maybe the event is where you wish you would have you want to live. It's like you're going there for motivation, like where you're supposed to be. Position yourself in such scenarios so you can have motivation to work even harder, to be there, like to live it, right? And when you go to these places, show up and show out as your future self. Like look your best and have the best energy with you, like bring out the best in you, you see, because this is how you create meaningful relationships, acquaintances, and it goes hand in hand with rebranding yourself. So you want to make new association, meet new people from your normal, norm, and see what people do in the kind of space you want to be in. So it's like you become what you surround yourself with, right? So you want to surround yourself with your future you, with what you visualized, like what you want it to be. So make sure you go to events that reflect that. Yes, maybe you can join even a club, like you can join a book club. There's so many things you can join. You can start going to the gym, working out. You can start taking yourself on dates to nice restaurants. Like, find a way to connect with other people aside from the people you know. You understand? So this will help you elevate also and think wider. Like, don't put yourself in a box that you don't want to know people. Okay, it's hard for introverts, but you see, in this life, I feel like knowing people is very good. Like, it can get you out of situations. Yeah, so any chance you get to know new people, grab it, take it, get to know new people. And with you need to bring that good energy, so that also people want to associate themselves with you. And life is not always materialistic. It can be, your energy can make people want to be around you. It's called magnetic I don't know what the name is, I forgot, but it's like you're magnetic, you know. People want to be around you, they want to associate with you, not because that you have so much money or something, no, but because your energy is so good, it's irresistible. So make sure you're at peace with yourself, you're happy inside, you've meditated on yourself, you worked on yourself, so that by the time you get out there, everyone wants to be associated with you, because your energy is something else. It's good, and you bring, that is what you bring to the table. Yes, I know you are the table, yes, but you come with something valuable to the table that is not, it's not something that you can buy. It's in you, because it's a vibe. It's, if you're a lady, it's the femininity in you. You're so feminine, like your energy is great. So you're bubbly, you know, because you've let out all the baggage, all the bad things going on in your life. It's no longer there. You've cut off all the, you know, the bad energy. So now you're just like, you're just happy and good vibes, good energy. So it's easier to connect with people that way. And yeah, so I think that should do for this year. I think that should like help you. And if you have any questions on any of the things I said, please leave them in the comments. I will answer every one of them. If you feel I've not expanded on something, please let me know. I will do it. And please subscribe, like, and share this video, and give me ideas of videos you might want me to do. And yes, I will try my best to deliver. So thank you guys for watching and for your time, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.